We have NewsX correspondent who was there on the spot. She's been injured. She has burn injuries because the tear gas shell exploded right here at her knee. The other knee over here has a major gash. It's a 1-inch deep gash. She's been stitched. Ridhima, what happened at that very moment? Kindly tell the viewers what happened. Why were the tear gas shells fired? What do you remember?
As far as I remember, that the moment, in fact, it was told to us that Section 144 has been, in fact, lifted up, and that's the time when, in fact, protesters were coming in at India Gate at Amar Jawan Jyoti, and suddenly, in fact, I heard a tear gas shot that, in fact, created a panic, and that's when, in fact, I started walking towards the India Gate, towards the outer end, in fact, and I saw a lot of police deployment and. Again, the moment, in fact, I reached, I heard another shot. It was just not one shot, it was two shot. In fact, the moment, in fact, I was describing as to what was happening, they were stone pelting as well from the protesters' end. And suddenly, the moment, in fact, I was describing and I was trying to give an idea to the viewers as to what is happening on the ground, a tear gas shell fell on my foot. It exploded. It was smoky. I couldn't hear for about 4 to 5 seconds, and I didn't know what had happened to me. The surprising thing is, for the first time ever, I felt how it was to be at the receiving end. For several years, in fact, I have covered protests, ample protests, and despite the insensitivity of the police is quite obvious in this case, despite telling that Section 144 has been lifted, this is the kind of insensitivity which they show. This tear gas shell, which fell, in fact, on my foot, could have fallen on my head. I could have got a head injury. I came here, I met the doctors, and I was told that there were people, in fact, who had brain bleeding as well. I mean, this is the extent of injury with which an individual is, in fact, going through. Only reason is that he is out protesting and is, coming out with his voice and putting his voice for a concern.